I didn't realize it was him until I saw the picture.
Kevin.
Okay, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the disability meeting for September 2016. Let's make our introductions to the record.
Good morning, everyone. Rosemary DeBellis, designate for Police Commissioner Bratton.
Samantha Gagan, Council MPD.
Good morning, Susanna Vickers, designate for Controller Scott Stringer.
John Dorsett, alternate designee for Controller Stringer.
Phil Dukes, designate for Commissioner Jacques Finance.
Carolyn Wolpert, designate for Mayor de Blasio.
Brian Berge, Law Department by invitation.
Joe Alejandro, designee for Patrick Lynch, John Puglisi Mubarak, Abdul Jabbar, and I have the proxy of Joe Rayo.
David Morris, Associate General Counsel for the TBA.
Mark Reno, PBA by invitation.
Chris McGrath, PBA by invitation.
Gary DeRosa, alternate designee for Ed Mullins.
Bob Ganley, designee Ed Mullins, SBA.
Nick Safuni, present by invitation as counsel, SBA, LBA, CEA.
Lou Turco, LBA.
Roy Richter, CEA.
Kenny Sparks, DEA, designee for Mike Palladino.
Karen Paxtis, DEA by invitation.
Marty Williams, DEA by invitation.
Sherry Chan, City Actuary, present by invitation.
Eli Kleiman, Chief Surgeon by invitation.
Bob Sanskistet, Pension Fund by invitation.
Kevin Holleran, Pension Fund by invitation.
Anthony Antonellis, Medical Division.
Nicole Jambrisi, Police Pension Fund, present by invitation.
It's Diaz, Pension Fund, present by invitation.
Keith Snow, Office of the Actuary, present by invitation.
Mike Jakubowicz, Police Pension Fund, present by invitation.
Diane Carr, Police Pension Fund, present by invitation.
Joel Chantis, Police Pension Fund, present by invitation.
Dan Sonado, Pension Fund, present by invitation. Lisa Garcia, Pension Fund, present by invitation. Taisha Winham, Pension Fund, present by invitation.
Okay, thank you. Joe?
Okay, before we begin, I'd like to read something into the record. 3 days ago, we commemorated the 15th anniversary of the infamous attacks on 9/11/2001. On that day, this fund lost 23 brave members. It should also not be forgotten that we have lost 99 other members since then to World Trade Center-related diseases. Currently, there are many more fighting these deadly diseases at home, hoping that they will not succumb. I would like to ask the board members to bow their heads for a moment of silence in commemoration of those lost and unfortunately those to come. Thank you.
Okay, with that, Nicole, can you just explain what we've done?
I just wanted to let all of the trustees know that on Sunday, September 11th, Governor Cuomo signs into law Chapter 323 of the laws of 2016, which extends the deadline to file a notice of participation in the rescue, recovery, and cleanup operations to September 11th, 2018. The Police Pension Fund just recently updated our notice of participation to reflect the new filing deadline. We have submitted to our IT department a change for the website and the new notice. It is my understanding that it will be up by the end of the day today. So we can provide copies of the form to you in paper or digitally if you'd like to get it out to your membership. Otherwise, beginning tomorrow, you can direct them to our website. Thanks.
Thank you. Joe?
Okay, thank you very much. All right. Page 1 to confirm the next meeting date, Wednesday, October 12, 2016. Pages 2 through 12.
Nothing of a controversial nature, Joe. So moved.
So moved. Thank you, Kenny. Page 13, the election of officers is provided in Rule 10 of the Rules and Regulations governing conduct of the trustees of Police Pension Fund, Article 2. Will those be the rules that have Fiorello LaGuardia's name still on them? I'm not sure.
I think Judge Crater signed off.
Yeah.
However, the first regular meeting of the Board of Trustees held in September of each year, we have the annual meeting for the election of officers. First Vice Chairman, Patrick Lynch, CBA, incumbent. Do we have any other nominations? Hearing none, let the record show that one vote is cast for Patrick Lynch. Second Vice Chairman, Roy T. Richter, CEA, incumbent. Do I hear any other nominations?
Second.
Okay, now hearing none, we should let the record show that one vote is cast for Roy Richter, second Vice Chairman, and Secretary, Lou Turco, LBA.
Who didn't know he was in that position until a few months ago.
Be careful, Steve. Not outside.
Be careful, Lou. Careful, Lou.
They're gonna screw it up.
That's it. This may be an 8-4 vote. All right, there are no other nominations for the position, so let the record reflect that one vote is cast for Lou Turco as secretary to the Board of Trustees. The election is closed, and I thank you very much.
I just want to note that there was some heavy electioneering going on nearby, in violation of campaign finance law. I'm not sure. Okay, that being done, page 14, resolution reversion of pensioners' benefit to maximum retirement allowance.
This is a resolution from the pension fund at the request of retired police officer Joseph Herrero. Mr. Herrero, at retirement, named his spouse as the beneficiary for an option he chose. He subsequently was divorced, and in the stipulation of settlement, his now former spouse waived all of her rights to his pension. Accordingly, he has asked the pension fund to revert him from the 100% joint and survivor to the maximum retirement allowance.
Wow. Jesus. She had a
Real sport.
So I just need a trustee to enter the resolution and then.
So make a motion that we enter the resolution.
Second.
All right.
So moved.
So moved.
Thank you.
All right. And Mr. Herrero, thank you.
Okay, page 15, resolution, I believe from the Controller's Office regarding privately run prisons.
Yes, thank you, Joe. A few weeks ago, the controller sent trustees a letter detailing some of his concerns regarding health and safety, other violations that occur regularly at privately run prisons. We've submitted a resolution to the board to request a study by BAM and the consultants to look at our holdings in private prison firms and companies, and to look towards a possible divestment and see what cumulative effect that could have on the pension fund portfolio. So we're hoping everybody today would support looking at a study of these assets and the possibility of divestment.
Okay, so I make a motion.
Second.
Thank you.
Okay, there was a request by the PBA to add we have a request to the actuary's office regarding copies of the police pension fund census data file provided to the actuary for purposes of calculations performed by them. And so I have that request for 2014, 2015, to the extent that 2016 is done, we'd like that also. And also any other such information in the future. But I believe there's some other comment on that right now.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Susan. No, I mean, I'll just, this is the first time that my office is seeing this request. We didn't know that it was on the agenda. So I'd ask that this be tabled while we consider, and maybe you can send us in writing the details of the request so we can review it with our office before voting.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'd also like to mention that I think that the law department needs time as well to evaluate this issue. And other members of the city side anyway did not have sufficient notice to take any action on this today. So I would second the request for a table.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that ends the public session. So I'll make a motion that we go into executive session for purposes of discussing disability cases.
SBA. Okay, just 3 minutes to break down the camera.
Yeah, you know.